Some of us have operated for more than 40 years on our own righteousness. And we, like we found out last week, in operating in our own righteousness, what we basically did was we just went with what we know. We knew about doing good. We knew it's good to help an old lady across the street. We know it's good to help people out, need a little money to help people out financially. We know those are the things we know with righteousness. And what has happened is the church believes, the worldwide church, I ain't talking about necessarily here, but the worldwide church has said, all I gotta do is be nice and do right by folks, and that'll get me in heaven. But as we know, our righteousness cannot get us in heaven. Okay, so let's talk about this. When we talk about the thinking must change, the scripture background we're going to deal with here is Ephesians 4:23 through 24. And 23 says this. It says to be made new in the attitude of your what?
Mind. Your mind.
So before we do anything, the attitude of our mind must change. See, one of the hardest things for a pastor to do is penetrate that old mind. Because my mind tells me what it tells me, and that doesn't matter what anybody else tells me. My mind has said this, so I'm operating what my mind is saying. I even have people tell me, well, that's your interpretation of the Bible. You got your interpretation, I got my interpretation. And I tell them there's only one interpretation. There's not several interpretations based on how you think and how you feel. First of all, you got to know what you're talking about. You got to know the background of what you're talking about. So it's not okay for you to say, I believe in women preaching in the pulpit, and the other person say, I don't believe, and we okay as long as you believe what you believe, I believe what I believe. No, it's only one truth. There's not several truths, there's one truth. And what we have to need to do is now, like Ephesians is saying, be made to know the truth and walk in it in our minds. And then it says to put on the new self, created to be like God in true righteousness and holiness. This is what the intent of God is for us. We got to change our thinking first. We have to escape the desire to want to think on our own, because our thinking is what got us in the predicament that we was in before we came to church. I can't depend on that thinking no more. I have to tell that thinking to take a back seat, because my thinking has to change, and I have to be open to changing my thinking.
My Lord.
If I don't do that, I can now not allow God to come in and do a new thing with me. Maybe you were one of the smartest, maybe you're rocket science and one of the smartest people on the planet. But still to know the things of God, you have to change your thinking. You have to be able to change your thinking. And that's why it says you have to do that first, and then you can put on the new self. It's not going to happen by osmosis. The things that I thought to do that were right in my own sight, when I'm seeing here in the word it says that was wrong, I got to be willing to change my thinking. Maybe I thought it was okay to gamble at one time.
My Lord.
My.
But when I saw it, the truth, and the truth was explained to me, now my thinking must change. Didn't seem like it was a problem before. And now my thinking has to change.